Hi, let's learn about products. You will find the product option in OMS. In product settings, you will find the option of products, where master list of all the SKUs in the system that can keep inventory is created. There are different terminologies used to refer to this master like SKU master, product master, and article master. This master can be created either via uploading CSV in OMS Products UI or via integration. There are 5 subscreen to update new product master and its attributes. To update new SKUs in the system, select the client in the New tab. Download the template. The maximum upload allowed is up to 50,000. The CSV has 19 columns for the SKU attributes. For a client where the perishable flag is turned on, the CSV will contain 22 columns. It is mandatory to update the column client SKU ID, brand ID, MRP, name, style ID, tax rule, and barcode. For client where perishable flag is on the additional columns of his perishable, GRN tolerance days and return tolerance days is also mandatory. Let's update the file to create the master. For the purpose of the video, we have only updated the mandatory fields. The image URL is not a mandatory field, however, it should be the absolute URL where respective image is hosted. The is virtual column should be true only if it is a combination of multiple SKUs. The is serial code required can be updated as true in cases where a unique identification number is embedded, as it is for electronic products. Is UOM column can be updated as true in case it is UOM SKU. A UOM SKU represents a bundle of an each's SKU. For example, a jar of peanut butter is an each and a box of 6 peanut butter jars is a UOM SKU. You must update the bulk break threshold. For SKUs where UOM is true, it is the minimum quantity of SKUs that should be available to allow active picking. If the available quantity is less than the threshold value, you can replenish it, using the bulk break option in WMS, to allow pick list release. Barcode should be a scannable field of the product as GRN happens on the barcode. Once uploaded, the barcode cannot be modified. The last 3 columns should be updated for perishable products. Tolerance days is the minimum number of shelf life days that a product should have before GRN during inward or return. Please follow these checks for the CSV file. There should be no duplication of SKUs and all SKUs must be new. Tax rule is a mandatory field and needs to be updated correctly. Now choose the file and select Submit. You should receive a success response. You can modify specific attributes of the SKU by selecting the Edit option. Select the client. The editable attributes will appear on screen. Select the attributes you want to modify as only they will be processed in the CSV file. And download the template. The CSV will contain the client SKU and the selected attributes. Update the details against the SKU. Upload the file created. And select Submit. You can mark SKUs as perishable if the perishable flag is true for the client. Update the client SKU IDs for this perishable is true. Upload the file created. And select Submit. Virtual SKU definition is allowed for the SKUs with the is virtual flag is true. Select the client from the drop-down. Download the template. Enter the virtual SKU ID, client SKU ID, quantity for each virtual SKU definition in the CSV. The parent SKU ID must be the client SKU ID where the virtual flag is true. The child SKU ID must be the client SKU ID, which is the combo item of the parent SKU. The maximum number of child SKUs that can be mapped to a parent SKU is 10. The quantity specifies the number of child SKUs that is part of the parent SKU. Choose the file created for virtual definition and select Submit. You should receive a success response. Please note that virtual definition once uploaded cannot be modified. UOM definition is allowed for the SKUs where the UOM is updated as true in the product master. Select the client. The UOM client SKU ID is the client SKU ID for which UOM is set as true in the product master. The next breakable SKU ID is the client SKU ID that UOM SKU can be broken into. This is quantity of the child SKU that the UOM SKU can be broken into. The maximum quantity that a UOM can be broken into is 200. This definition implies that SKU 5 can be broken into 2 quantities of SKU 6 and SKU 4 can be broken into 3 quantities of SKU 6. Please note that UOM and next breakable SKU cannot be uploaded in single definition creation CSV. For example, as we have defined SKU 5 and SKU 4, they can now be the child SKU to define a larger UOM in the next CSV file. Upload the file and select Submit. Once the UOM definition is uploaded, it cannot be modified again. Thanks for watching the video. To know more details about product screen, please refer to the document in the video description.